Hi everyone, into the video I want to give a little bit of recap of what I was talking yesterday and see how the price of Bitcoin actually did exactly what I was pointing out yesterday, and we're gonna also see what's gonna happen next as well. I want to explain a little bit more in the 4-hour chart what I was seeing, but I couldn't go deeper since I have issues with the computer and then the camera wasn't really working. So yeah, you can see the other video where I start to give a lot of information about what actually the Bitcoin price is going to do in the next 3 months, and I think that's going to be really helpful for you to go and check it out. So before I start, I want to play the video a little apart from the video from yesterday. So I was talking about this area right here of where I was expecting the Bitcoin price to move in the next hours, and actually we went all the way to the 12,000. Let's play that out.
It doesn't look good either because the Fortuna line is in a 114K. So what's going on with the 4-hour chart, guys? What's going on now? So to be honest, it doesn't look good either because the Fortuna line is in it have still strength, you can see, and yeah, it's still already developed the valley, but still the strength is there. So I'm expecting the price to go a little bit down, to be honest. In any case, what is this? This is what I was expecting for the Bitcoin price. Taking how you want, maybe we have another impulse to the 55.9, and then I put it here and then go down, probably go and then go down, but at the end, I think this is what I see for now.
And this is what actually happened. I mean, we went all the way down to the, let me see, point it out better. Yeah, we went all the way down to the 112,000, and now we're having this big support over here. Hopefully, this will hold, but I do think that still we're going to go and reach the 110. That's like a probability, not 100%, but it's possible. So you better just keep it in your radar because it could happen. Also, something important. So I'm just going to give the small recap what I was saying. If you want to know exactly and go into more deeper what I was saying yesterday, I think that it's a lot of good information for you to learn how the market is moving and how it will be moving. Also, you can learn about how my strategic work. Go and check it out. I also going to add it in the description below. But before starting the 4 hours, I want just to explain about the weekly chart, because I have been mentioning many times about how these have been, I was calling all the time to be cautioned, because I was talking since months ago, was really small, and I was saying that there is a possibility of forming this diversion, bearish diversion, and actually now we did, and this is what I was explaining in the video yesterday. And now, according to my strategy, the time is already over, so is already the pattern is formed, but this is something we're gonna see in the next 3 months, I believe. And now what we're gonna see from here is a consolidation. I don't think the Bitcoin price is going to go all the way to retest the 92 or break completely to support. I do think that we're going to have this consolidation because after this big trend we have been having bring since the 15,000 of since we bottom, we have this bullish trend, and I do think that now we're going to consolidate here. Well, this consolidation I was calling as well, but now that the pattern is already finished or developed, that we can see it clearly, yes, expecting to consolidate a little bit more. And one of those impulse of the consolidation is when I'm saying that potentially we're going to do also a new all-time high. We're probably going to break this around, I cannot say 100%, but around November, December. And that is the when you need to take the decisions. If you stay in, if you hold there and you're gonna hold for the next bear market, or if you want to take some chips to enjoy your life, go for holidays, and then go full again into the market. Go and check the video. I think it's gonna be quite guide and helpful for you. Then also I was pointing out about the daily one, the daily chart, because we have this confirmation that we're no longer bullish on it. This bearish diversion as well. Over here we can see super clearly. I was calling, depending on how do we close the day before was around here or here that I made the video, but we needed to see how we close, and after that take the decisions. And then was yesterday when I was calling that we're gonna go down, we're gonna continue going down, and actually we did all the way to 112k as I was mentioning at the beginning. And now something I did not explain yesterday I just show you that the biggest possibility was going to be going down, and that was, we were like around 150, I believe, like around this resistance, yeah, somewhere here we were. And I want to explain you why I was in this, so you can also have an idea reading the market and see why I was pointing that out. Also, I want to mention this trend line I have been mentioned many times. When it's in positive and have strength, like we see is going to the opposite side, have a lot of strength, and these valleys say the direction where the price is heading to. So in this case, the red is going down and green mostly going up. As we see now, as we see, I was explaining how in this area that we're gonna have the price of Bitcoin below 118. That's why I was having a trade below the 118. I did mention was around 116,500 more or less that I entered. So it was around this area. And after that, I went all the way here. I took some profit, but I didn't close. And this is something really important you need to have in mind if you're doing some trades and short periods, because it's fine to have red trades. It's fine to have red trades. The important thing is to know where do you close the trade. And this is one of the examples I want to share to you, because many people went all the way here and they close around this area, which is perfect. But if you didn't close it, you can see how the prices came all the way here in this area with in this moment the candle was with a lot of strength, so it was a real candle. It was not just liquidation to shake out people, because we can see, let me just go closer so you can have a better idea. So here's the candle. Let's start from here. Here's the time was running out, but here start to have this strain, the Fortuna line, they start going up, and that's how we have this massive sellout. So what do you, if you continue on the trade, what do you do? The best and smart exit you can do is just to wait the market to bounce, because I have mentioned many times the market don't go only in red candles or in green candles. We're gonna have these bounce and these waves, and what we want to do is to protect our capitals so we lose less as we can in case you get trapped in a trade like in this case. If you didn't sell here and then you go all the way down, you just wait the bounce and you see all these absorption candles. These are people who are exiting the market. And maybe like in my example, for example, it was like 116,500 around this area, right there, going all the way down and then all the way up. You can even exit with a little bit of profit just to pay the fees of the exchange, or you can just exit exactly what you. So it's something exactly where you put the trade. So it's something you need to keep in mind, because just that the trade got in red, it doesn't mean that you need to close it because now it's going to zero. Always wait for this bounce. Not all the cases you're gonna have it, but that's why risk management is really important. I always talk about the stop loss, because like this you can protect your capital, your initial capital, and like this you also can protect. This is another way to protect without selling immediately in case you have below in this area your stop loss. You still can go up, but don't think that after this bounce we're going up again, because you like I was saying, even though the direction of the red valley was negative, and then the Fortuna line was with trend going up, which is have super strength, is a real movement to the downside. That's why I did mention yesterday that I was expecting the price to go down. And something you need to take attention about my strategy. This even if we have this bullish diversion, you can see here. Let me see. Even if we have it in this area, was down here, was over here. Even if we have it here, it didn't care at all because the Fortuna line was with a lot of strength, and that's why it didn't really care. So if you're paying attention to this bullish derivation, you think that we're gonna continue going up. It's completely wrong because this already saying that the direction, which is the negative, the downside, have a lot of strength, and we're gonna continue going down. So just keep that in mind. Now I want to thanks to everybody who've been also like follow me. I have been increasing little by little. We're growing the community, and I did mention before I want to create a specific video with my strategy, so you can follow me as well. But I already mentioned before about these two lines MIs that I use. You can also find it in the indicators. Check the two videos before I did mention there. And the other one I use, which is the valleys, is there the MACD. So you can follow me as well. At the moment, you won't have it exactly how it looks like me, but you can start having the indicators as well. And the next videos are gonna mention saying exactly what is the Fortuna line, what is the indicator I'm using it. So you can also use it and follow me with. And in the future, when I will reach certain amount of followers, I can make a specific video, so then you can have the indicators exactly as I have, and we can all learn together, and we can follow like this the trades and see how the market is moving with the same setup. So yeah, this is again, I want to appreciate everybody. It really motivates me to come every day and make a video for you. Hopefully this give you a lot of insights on the market, and you learning a little bit more. So now saying this, now that we went all the way down, you can see how according to my strategy, we're having now this bounce. If we're gonna go all the way, let me show, wait, give me a moment. Here. Now we're having this bounce, but I don't think we're gonna go all the way to 120 again. What I'm expecting right now is like the Bitcoin price go and retest, and we potentially gonna go just to the MI 55. We're gonna go over here, and then we continue going down. If we're gonna continue going down to 110, I will keep you updated, because the 4 hours is for the next 48 hours. I also mentioned about this bounce in my X account, so if you want to be up to date, just go and follow me. I will attach the link in the description below. And now we're having this bounce. I'm already into a trade right there as well. And let's see how this play out, but I'm expecting to have this bounce, because like I'm saying again, no, the market doesn't go just in red candles or green candles. We have this bounce, and this is the opportunity to jump on it, and then I would sell around this area, around here, and then search for another opportunity. We can see, let me see, in the 1 hour we can see already how this bounce into a negative, the Fortuna line, and I'm expecting to do in the 4 hours. We're gonna do exactly the same. Like we're gonna start losing this strain, and we're gonna start to chill out a little bit, maybe consolidate in this area, and we will see how it goes. So if you like this kind of updates, I would appreciate you smite the like, comment in the section below if you have any question, or if you want me to check any of the altcoins you're holding. And see you tomorrow, guys.